Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Vail Valley Live. Today, March 14th, halfway through the month almost. What a beautiful week we're already having. But thanks for joining us for Vail Valley Live this morning, bright and early, 7:30 a.m. to about 8:30. That's when we usually are live. And if you want to chat with us, you can definitely do so. We are available on YouTube or Facebook, so you can like us on our Facebook page. You can subscribe to our YouTube page, hit the alarm so you know when we're live, and then you can keep track of all the happenings on and off the slopes. A lot of spring breakers here. Welcome if you're here during your school break, your college break. A lot of families are out here. I can hear people from all different parts of the nation out here. Texas, Seattle, New York, Chicago. They're all in town right now. We've got a couple of busy weeks. This week and next week in particular is when we see the most spring breakers coming to town. And yesterday, wow, those conditions just amazing. It's been a phenomenal year. If this is the first time you're coming back out for the season, we have had quite a bit of snow, and we'll get to that in just a moment. But just get out there and enjoy it. We're gonna see a change in the weather coming up soon. And let's talk about the weather right now. We have this weather brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. If you're interested in taking maybe a little break from skiing or snowboarding, give your legs a rest, you can always pop over to the outlets at Silverthorne. It's about a half hour away from Vail, up on Vail Pass, down into Silverthorne, and then exit 205 on Interstate 70. You're going to find those stores on either side of the highway. But for today, we're going to be seeing mostly sunny conditions, a high of 45, so even nicer than yesterday. Yesterday we had similar temperatures, just a little bit cooler actually, but we had that cloud cover kind of going in and out till about 3 o'clock. Well, today we're going to see a lot of sunshine, so layer up on that sunscreen, apply it early and reapply it often. Don't forget the tip of your nose, even your ears. If you've got your ear flaps out of your helmet, we're showing more skin now when it's not as cold, so you really need to think about those areas that might see this. And then tonight we'll see a 30% chance of snow showers, mainly after 3 p.m., and then mostly cloudy with a low around 28. So it's not going to be too chilly, relatively speaking, for tonight. Then on Wednesday, a chance of snow showers before 9 a.m., then a chance of rain and snow mix, kind of a mountain snow valley rain mix throughout the day, and chance of precipitation is 70%. Now, we're going to be in a winter weather advisory. That is going to happen midnight tonight until 6 p.m. on March 16th. That'll be on Thursday. So we could be seeing the bulk of the storm, the bulk of the accumulation happening through that time period. But keep in mind, this could really wreak havoc on the roads, because when we see that wet snow, a lot of that rain coming through, and then it freezes, especially overnight, the roads can get a little bit tricky. So we'll look for the snow on Thursday, and then we start to clear out a little bit by Friday. We'll see a high only in the 30s, not quite 45 like we're going to see today. And then for the weekend, it looks like we have a chance of snow for Saturday and Sunday. But let's talk accumulations right now and let you know what we could possibly see from this storm. So nothing new today, nothing new by tomorrow, but by Thursday, this is when we could really see accumulations, maybe 7 inches at Beaver Creek, 5 over at Vail, and then it'll taper off into the weekend, and then another chance by the middle of the week. Next week, we could maybe see another 5, another 6. And if you add it all up, wow, 8 inches in the next 1 to 5 days, the next 6 to 10 days, maybe 13. This has been an incredible year where we just pretty much go week after week with new accumulations. And that's what's bringing us to our season to date snow total of 291. That is at Vail Mountain on a 70-inch base. Over at Beaver Creek, we've received 272 inches in the last for the whole season, 58-inch base. So I think we're getting pretty close to reaching that 300-inch mark. I'm pretty sure that we'll do it in the month of March. And what an incredible feat. We're hearing a lot about our snowpack and what that means. And for our drought situations, it's been very dry here in Colorado the last several years. So all this snow is not just great for the skiing and snowboarding, but it's also going to bode well for our rivers and creeks and streams and just, our water table. So we're happy to get the snow at any time. I know it can wreak havoc on the roads, but we're happy to have this. So that's what we're talking about today. So really nice weather today, probably the nicest day of the week. And then that change is going to be coming by tomorrow. So today we're the dark goggle lens, and then tomorrow put in the light lens. But let's go back to a few things that are going on the snow, off the snow. What can you do today? What are some non-snow activities? Well, guided hiking is always a great thing to do. Snowshoe tours are available. And a lot of times these are free or they can be paid for. It just kind of depends on what sort of tour you're going with. And this is a nice break to do. Just gives your feet a little break from the ski boots. You're still outside. You're still learning about nature. And today, this would be a great day to do this. Now, Walking Mountains, they do these awesome Walking Mountain Science Center guided backcountry snowshoe hikes. Now, they do guided hikes right outside of their Avon campus. They do hikes up on Vail Mountain, but on certain days of the week, you can take advantage of this. Today starts at 9 a.m., so maybe if you get rolling, you might be able to get this going. And it's priced at $35 per person. But you're going to be going with a Walking Mountains guide into some excursion in the White River National Forest. All the snowshoes, the poles, you got a hot drink, and transportation to and from the trailhead are provided. So it's really just neat, some of the great vistas. A lot of these areas that you never even knew existed. If you just come here and all you do is ski Vail or ski Beaver Creek and have never been into the backcountry, this could be something really cool that you could do. So registration is required. You can get signed up by going to walkingmountains.org for this. Now, the Betty Ford Alpine Gardens, they also offer guided snowshoe tours, and this will be today 10:30 to 11:30, so it's just about an hour long. It's a $10 fee for this. Betty Ford Alpine Gardens is a nonprofit, and it's just a really neat introduction to Colorado's natural world. So one of their naturalists will be with you. So go to bettyfordalpinegardens.org to learn more about what this is all about. And then Ski with a Ranger. This is on Tuesdays at Beaver Creek, 1:30 to 2:30, so ski all morning, and then take yourself up to the top of the Cinch Express. That's chair number 8 at Beaver Creek. Patrol headquarters is up there. The cookie time cabin for the ski school kids is up there. And what's up there is you'll find a naturalist. You'll be going with one of the Walking Mountains rangers or naturalists, or maybe even a volunteer Forest Service ranger, and they will take you around. This is for ability levels 3 and up, but it's a free offering, and I've taken this tour. It's really neat, and you just remember all the different things you covered the next time you go out on the slopes. So it's a lot of fun. So take advantage of that. That's the Ski with the Ranger. It's on Tuesdays, 1:30 to 2:30. So get there by about 1:15, just so you're ready to go when the group leaves. And then one more tour that you can do that doesn't put you on snow. You'll just be on the streets of Vail. This is the Vail Village Walking History Tour. So they do these. There's Ron. He's one of the guides, and he's such a wealth of knowledge on so many things, not only Vail history, but on the Winter Olympic history and a lot more. It's $10 per person. Kids are free. You're going to start at the Colorado Snow Sports Museum. This is right next to this is in the Village Transportation Center next to La Cantina and the Welcome Center. These are Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 a.m. So just check that out. A couple of things you can do if you're looking for a non-skiing or snowboarding alternative today. Hey, pay attention to the crawl that will be running at the bottom of the screen. It's going to let you know it's been groomed in the last 24 hours. I think it'll be a good groomer day. No new snow to report in the last 24 hours, so get out there and get that corduroy. We'll be back. When we return, we're going to let you know what made headlines in the Vail Daily, and we're going to also talk about road conditions.
Join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. and watch Vail Valley Latino. Our goal is to elevate the voices of the Latino community in the Eagle River Valley and provide a platform to speak with local businesses, organizations, entrepreneurs, creatives, and much more. Find the show on Facebook, YouTube, and Outside Television Channel 17. We are Vail Valley Latino.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
Welcome back to the Vail Valley Live. You know what? We'll do that weather in a little bit. We'll do that Grand Hyatt. We're doing the Vail Daily Report right now, everybody. So here we go. We're going to take a look at what made headlines for Tuesday, the 14th of March. And off he goes. Gage Reyna, 5 of Texas. He takes off sledding Monday in Avon. More snow is on its way this week for residents and visitors to enjoy. The cool thing about this, there's a little sledding hill in Avon right by the school. I mean, it's not very big, but some of these kids are so little, you don't need a huge hill. But it's super fun to get out there and enjoy it. And sometimes kids just love that even more than skiing. So have fun today out there on the hill. It's going to be a beautiful day for you. But we're gearing up for more snow, and that's the headline. Atmospheric river. Have you heard of this term, the atmospheric river? Well, it's going to head for Eagle County. A winter storm watch in effect Tuesday night through Thursday. So basically midnight tonight is when that's going to go into effect. And if you want to learn more, head on over to page A5. Also in today's paper, making an impact, or let's talk a little bit more about that. What's our second slide, Anthony? Yeah, more snow in the high country. Winter storm watch issued for Tuesday through Thursday. What's the difference between a watch and a warning? You can learn more. It's right there on page A5. And then also in local and regional news, making an impact. Women at law enforcement agencies throughout Eagle County overcome gender norms in the name of community service. So we're going to introduce you to a couple of our female cops in today's paper. And then also in today's paper, we're talking about Michaela Schifrin, appreciating Michaela Schifrin's greatness. Wow, I don't know if you realize this, but over the weekend, she passed a record that had been holding for over 30 years. It was the most World Cup wins by a male or female, and she's passed that. Now she's at 87 wins. It was just her birthday as well. Just neat to kind of learn some about her stats, her humility, her passion. It's interesting that just a little over a year ago, we were watching her on basically the sidelines of the Olympic race course after having some disappointing races. And here she is, back on top. So learn a little bit more about her, and you can find another story in today's paper about her new coach, Karen Harju, who's and now Michaela wants to help spotlight female coaches. Also in sports and outdoors, Vail Yetis, their final matchup with the FDNY Fire Department New York, it ends with fist fights. So instead of doing the handshake line, well, it got heated. And here's some more information in today's paper. Vail Yeti, they have a few more home games, so you can find out more about that in today's paper on sports and outdoors. And then in Vail Live, wow, look at some of these beautiful snowy shots. Beautiful. So find your friends, learn about some birthdays, and learn about a few things going on around the valley. So Town Talk and Vail Live, that's on page 810. And then have you figured out your bracket? All right, so we've got the bracket challenge going on. So that's in today's paper. Kind of nice because you can just keep track of everything. It's got the good 2-page spread here, and you can figure out your teams, get yourself all ready to go, and you can play for your chance to win some great local and national prizes. Okay, so some of the local prizes: $100 gift card to Avon Liquor, 2 Visa gift cards at a $75 value, and then if you make it all the way to the 14 bracket, restaurant gift cards, $25 each to Marco's, Southside, Northside, Pretoria, Bender's, and Ed's. So that could be cool. And then we've even got national prizes. So check this out. It's in today's paper. You can also go on vaildaily.com to get yourself dialed in. I'm gonna have to fill this out. Anthony, you gonna help me fill this out? Yeah, where's my pen? All right, Anthony's running the controls today, behind the scenes here. But, okay, Vail Daily, you can grab your copy. It's free. Find out all the things that are going on. Or you can also go online to vaildaily.com, get that bracket, get signed up for newsletters, and find out about what's happening with the roads. Because we could see some road conditions deteriorate as, middle of the night tonight, tomorrow morning, all the way through tomorrow through Thursday, because we have that winter storm watch going on through tonight through Thursday at 6 p.m. So it's great for the slopes, but it can wreak havoc on on what we've got going on here. But what's great is that we have actually some dry conditions out on the road. There's a few icy spots on the approaches to Vail Pass east and west. Otherwise, we're looking pretty good. So it's amazing what a couple hours of that afternoon sunshine can do. The days are getting longer. The sun is getting a bit higher in the sky. So it's easier for that snow to melt off a bit. So, but things that you could see just by looking at the road cams, things are looking good as well. So what I would do is probably download the cotrip.org, their app. Put that on your phone, so in case you ever need the information, because even on a sunny day, we can have accidents, we can have all sorts of things happening. Just good to be able to be in the know. Or you can go to cotrip.org and check that out yourself and find out just what's happening on the roads before you take off. Now, a few other things going on in the afternoon. So we call it après-ski. Après is the French term for after. The French coined the term. I think the Austrians perfected the term. If you've ever been to Austria and have gone après ski out there, a lot of dancing in your ski boots. Let me just tell you that. In fact, there's a great video going around about Michaela Schifrin shaking the champagne bottle, dancing, probably not in her ski boots. Those racers have some really tight ski boots. But for après ski here, here's what's going on. So we've got live music happening at the Frost Bar at the Sebastian. And what's really cool about this is they have just their whole decor just looks kind of frosty. And this is kind of just off of Meadow Drive. So when you get to like the Luca Bruno bus stop and you're kind of at the corner, Barrio Social's right there, just pop on in. It's on almost on the corner. It's just set back just a little bit. But make time for this because this is pretty fun. So on Tuesdays, we've got John Michael. Wednesdays, Rob Eaton Jr., Kevin Danzig on Thursdays. So pretty much every afternoon, they have someone playing. Beth Swearingen plays, Rob Eaton Jr. So these are some of our favorite locals that are playing at the Frost Bar 4 to 7 p.m. And then now Shannon Tanner fans, he's back. So Shannon Tanner has played in the Valley for years and years and years. He's coming back with Wingman. He'll bring in some friends. So he plays at Powder 8. And this is the old McCoys. If you remember Shannon Tanner from the old McCoys, yeah, you've been a Tanner fan for a long time. But Shannon Tanner and the Wingman will be coming back for a limited engagement this week. So it'll be through the 19th, so through this Sunday. Lots of friends will be dropping by to sit in. He's played with so many of our locals. But this is going to be fun. 2:30 to 5:30. So they end a little bit earlier. It's kind of nice to like maybe ski all day and then do a late lunch and just roll it right into après. If it's nice out, I think today he'll be playing outside. So this is right at the base of the Centennial Lift, number 6. So that's going to be super awesome. And then sometimes you don't have to be right next to the slope to call it après ski. Now down in Edwards, the Drunken Goat has live music for you as well. And this is actually, so we've got Matt Garth playing at the Drunken Goat. And he grew up here. He's been playing in the Valley for a long time. He does anything from acoustic rock, blues, little reggae, and more. He'll take some requests for you also. And all of these offerings are free. So this is what I love about coming off the slopes, the great entertainment that you get. Yep, so that'll be Matt playing today. And then if you want to go to the Vail Chop House, which is at the base of Lion's Head, so from Beaver Creek over to Lion's Head, down Valley, we have Chuck Grossman. He'll be playing today as well, and that'll be from 3 until 6. So Chuck Grossman plays Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. And then Phil Long, who's been playing in the Vail Valley for 37 years, he'll be taking the stage on Wednesday through Saturday. So just a couple of ways for you to plan your afternoons. Maybe you have a big group that you're skiing with and you just say, okay, meet us at Opry. Do your own thing for lunch. People are skiing all different ability level areas. And then you can just meet at Opry and talk about your day. It's kind of a ski and snowboard area tradition. But let's take it to a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the Valar Performing Arts Center. They have a lot of shows this month alone. So we're going to talk about the variety and how you can get tickets when we come back. This season marks the 25th anniversary of the Valar Performing Arts Center in Beaver Creek. In the past quarter of a century, this venue has provided entertainment for all ages and is considered to be a beloved gem in the Rockies. This 535-seat theater is nestled in an unusual location, underneath the outdoor skating rink on the plaza level of Beaver Creek. Littmann's Künstler Theater in Munich, Germany provided the inspiration for the wood-paneled columns, walls, and ceilings that are combined in the curved horseshoe seating layout also found in many traditional European halls, providing unobstructed views from all seats. Fundraising efforts started in 1995, and its groundbreaking was in April of 1996. On opening night, February 5th, 1998, there was a dedication of the Ford Family Relief, a wall outside the venue that depicted the Fords participating in a variety of valley-wide events. President Gerald R. Ford and wife Betty were supporters of the Valar Performing Arts Center from the beginning. The opening week's acts included Ani and Ida Kavafian with the Santa Fe Pro Musica Orchestra, Spalding Gray, All-American Dance Stars, Capitol Steps, and Marvin Hamlish. The Valar Center stage has since hosted some of the biggest acts in the entertainment world, such as Train, Sheryl Crow, country music stars Trace Adkins and Jennifer Nettles, Huey Lewis, Rick Springfield, Lucas Nelson, Keb Mo, orchestras from all over the world, dance companies, and Broadway productions like Rent, Kinky Boots, and The Producers, and many, many more over the years. Where else can you ski, hike, bike, or golf and literally be a short walk away from world-class entertainment? The Valar Performing Arts Center is that gem in the Rockies that completes not only the Beaver Creek experience, but the Vail Valley experience. This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active. Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I want to give you an idea of what's going to be going on with the weather today. We're going to have sunny skies, and then we're going to go into another storm cycle. The atmospheric river, have you heard of it? It's coming back, but that's good news for the slopes. We're going to see beautiful sunny skies today, a high in the mid-40s. It could be even warmer down valley. You might even see some people out on the bike. I saw a convertible with a couple of skis sticking out of it and people with their helmets still on, with their goggles, cruising down the frontage road in Vail yesterday. So not quite convertible weather, but don't be surprised if you see that. So we're looking at 17 for a base area temperature right now, and not too much cooler up on the mountain. Beaver Creek 15 and Vail looking at 14 degrees. And we'll start to see the temperatures into the 20s by the light just after the lifts open, and then almost 30 by about noon. It'll be warming up fast, and you're going to see probably a lot of people enjoying some deck time, maybe eating lunch outside today. That'd be a good option for you. I'd still wear the goggles with the dark lenses and then save those sunglasses for après ski, for lunch, because, you just get a lot of tearing if you ski with your sunglasses. Okay, so tonight then we roll into this winter weather advisory. Midnight tonight is when we start to see that. And we'll see maybe a chance of showers mainly after 3 a.m. Then on Wednesday, a chance of snow showers before 9 a.m., then a chance of rain and snow showers between 9 and 11. Rain showers likely after 11, and this is mostly for the valley floor. And then littler snow accumulation expected. Then for Thursday, snow showers and the high of 35. We're going to see chance of precipitation is 80%, if you can believe that. So that's what our Thursday looks like, and that's where the bulk of this accumulation will happen. And hopefully we'll get quite a bit out of this. And then Friday, we clear up a little bit, and then we just kind of run into that chance of showers for the next couple of days. So that's what we're looking at. Let's take a look at the accumulations that could be coming our way. No new snow in the last 24 hours, but we are going to see possibly up to 7 inches at Beaver Creek is what's being predicted, maybe 5 over in Vail, and then a little lingering snow shower on Friday, bringing in another inch. That could almost get us to 300 inches. We're at 291 right now, season to date at Vail. So we're just shy of that. Maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get this in the next couple of days. Over at Beaver Creek, we're at 272, 58-inch base at the Beeve, and a 70-inch base over at Beaver Creek. So that's what we're looking at right now. So, okay. So thank you, Vail Summit and Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for this weather and mountain report. The lifts are opening at 8:30, and then Vail is going to continue to close at 3:30. Typically in mid-February, early March, they change it to a 4 o'clock closing. They're not doing it this year. I'm not quite sure the reasons why. They had an article about it in the Vail Daily, but it's not happening. So just keep that in mind. The back bowls will be closing at 3 o'clock, so everything will be just accordingly to that. It's still that same schedule, 8:30 to 3:30. Over at Beaver Creek, we go 8:30 to 4, and that's pretty much what it is all season long. So the front side of Centennial, Hay Meadow, Strawberry Park, those lifts stay open until 4, but Bachelor Gulch, Arrowhead, Rose Bowl, some of those other areas, they close at 3:30. So just keep the closing times in mind. And I think, we're still in that good snow cycle where the snow is still pretty, I say winter-like. So it's not bulletproof or corn snow in the afternoon. So I think you're pretty good with your winter wax. But as we see a warm day like today, I think we could see that snow getting a bit warmer. It could get a little mushy in the afternoon. If you start to get tired, you can always download at the end of the day. And that's just really good, especially with the little kids trying to push around that slush. If we get that this afternoon, it's always good to just download. You can do that on Gondola 1. You can even do it when you get towards the base of Tier 11, Northwoods Express. Just head on over to 6, the Rivermont Express. That can bring you all the way down to Golden Peak, and you get access to Vail Village. Or take it midway through and get one more little half run down from that area. So that's what we're looking at for today. Hey, let's take it to a break, and we're going to come back with more Vail Valley Live.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate 25 years of making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpac.org.
Moet Vending for life's spontaneous, festive moments. Celebrate at the Grand Hyatt Vail.
Welcome to Nap Harvest. We are showcasing healthy habits, and you can start right here feeding your family healthy, organic, vegetables and fruits that are seasonal and local. They're all the way from Arizona with our wonderful, beautiful citrus fruits that we sneak across the border for. But don't forget our nap mushrooms, grown at 9,000 feet. Mushrooms are chock full of benefits for you. And then also the microgreens, also chock full of vitamins. Come see us at Nap Harvest in Eagle Ranch on Sylvan Lake Road next to Color Coffee. We're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 4.
Joining us now, we have AJ Croce. He will be at the Vail Performing Arts Center on Wednesday, March 15th. It's the Croce Plays Croce show. So we're excited to have him on the show right now. We're bringing him in, and you're calling in all the way from Nashville. Welcome.
I am. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. How long have you lived in Nashville?
About 15 years.
Okay. Yeah, what a great place. You know, musically, I mean, that is such the hub place to be, not only for country music, but lots of different genres. So, yeah, I can imagine you love it there. But let's talk about the upcoming performance at the Vail Performing Arts Center in Beaver Creek. It's quite a gem of a theater. Now, have you played here before?
Played all over Colorado, but not there yet. This is the first.
Okay, well, you're going to be treated to, it's a nice intimate theater, horseshoe shaped, very nice for the crowd to get some interaction with you. And will they be able to, or you tell us how the show is going to run?
Well, I like to leave it a little to chance. You know, there needs to be a fair amount of improvisation in every show, and I have a song list, but not necessarily a set list.
Okay.
And so I'll play, of course, I'll play all the hits, but besides that, it's up in the air. You know, this show is really about the connection that I have with my father, his music, and the music that really connects us.
So just kind of that legacy and that legendary music helped you live on. And I understand that there was some songs written for you, Time in a Bottle being one of them. So what does that mean to you?
Well, what does it mean to anyone to have a song written about them or for them by anyone is a real tribute and an honor. You know, it's humbling. The fact that it became a song that was known by the world is even overwhelming.
Yeah, I can imagine. And I think it's going to be neat that you'll be able to share some of these stories on the stage, right? You'll be able to take some breaks between the music.
Of course. We don't play straight through. You know, it's a great band. All on stage are Grammy-winning musicians and legendary players. Gary Malaber, who recorded those great records with Van Morrison in the '60s and '70s, and David Berard, who was with Dr. John for so many years, and Patti LaBelle, and my guitar player James Pennebaker, just wonderful players, and they'll go in any direction that I'm willing to take them, which is the most fun, you know, to keep it fresh every night and to throw in new songs and old songs.
Yeah, because it sounds like, some of Jim's songs, some of your songs, and then the different influences that you both had. So it should just be a great night of just all sorts of music. Should be such a great showcase of talent. And you guys are going to be on the road. It looks like you're kind of all over the place before you get to Colorado, anywhere from Louisiana, Rhode Island, and then moving west. So tell us about this tour that you're on right now.
Well, right now it's pretty much all over the map. Tomorrow I'm in Tulsa, and then next I'm flying to New Orleans, and then I'm up in the Northeast, and then back to the Midwest, and then over to you guys in Colorado, and it's pretty crazy. Starting in the fall, I'll be doing a 50th anniversary tour to celebrate my father's 2 albums. 3 albums, really. Don't Mess Around with Jim, Life and Times, and I Got a Name. And we'll play all of the songs that are from those albums and more. And so that tour in the fall will be a little bit more, it'll be a little bit more, I don't know, geographically correct, I should say.
Yeah. Not going to so many different time zones all
No.
over. Now, when you're not touring, what are you doing? Are you just still just getting ready and writing more songs? Like, how do you
Writing,
unplug?
playing, trying to exercise a bit every day, going on walks, reading, writing.
Yeah.
Um, I have an album that I'm recording in May, so been planning for that because it's a little hard to do when you're touring as much as I am,
Yeah.
and just kind of go from there.
Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
And then the last question, any advice, anything that you know now that you would give to your younger self?
I think to not be quite so stubborn. Um, I think I was pretty set in my ways when I was young, and I think had I been a little more open, I would have had more interesting experiences. Not that I haven't had a world of them,
Yeah.
but you can always have more um, creative and wonderful experiences in this life.
Okay. Okay. Good advice. Good advice at any age, AJ. That's perfect. Okay. All right. Well, hey, we're going to let you go. I know you got your busy tour coming up. You're working on things for your album recording in May. So we want to thank you so much for your time. And we can't wait for you to see the
Yeah,
Villar. It's such
I
a beautiful
can't wait.
venue. We're looking
Well,
forward to
take
it.
care. Thank you so much.
Okay, yep, and this show is going to be on Wednesday, March 15th. Tickets still available, $38, 7 p.m. is showtime. So go to valarpac.org for more information. Oh, that was so cool to get to interview Jim Croce. AJ Croce, playing the songs of Jim Croce. Finally, for about 30 years, he didn't really want to touch his father's music. A lot of people would be like, "Hey, why don't you record some of your dad's tunes and that sort of thing?" But he was like, "Nope." He really just kind of wanted to make it on his own, do his own thing. But now he's reflecting back, and so the Croce Plays Croce show. It's limited availability. This is new, so I think people have been really buying their tickets in the last couple of days. Yesterday, the Vail Daily had a nice article about him. So if you like some of the songs from Jim Croce, Bad Bad Leroy Brown, Time in a Bottle, Photographs and Memories, like he had so many great hits. And you know what? He was just embarking on this wonderful career, just gaining so much success and notoriety. And then he died in that plane crash. And AJ was barely even 2 years old. So kind of a neat story behind this. And he will be telling some of these stories on Wednesday night. Now, Wednesday starts a streak of 6 shows in 4 days at the Villar Performing Arts Center. So after we go through this great acoustic guitar, and he's going to have a band with him as well, that set on Wednesday, then we have magic and comedy coming to the Villar, and this will be on Wednesday, or Thursday. So 2 shows, one at 4:30, more family friendly, little kids, and then an older, the older people can go to the 7:30 show, so it won't be as late for the kiddos. Now, Justin Willman is going to be playing these shows, and he is a great magician. He's also a comedian, so awesome entertainer. And his show is called, well, his Netflix series is Magic for Humans. But you may recognize him from a lot of his television appearances. He's been on The Tonight Show, The Today Show, Ellen, Conan, or he's worked as a host as like Baking Impossible, Cupcake Wars, Win, Lose, or Draw. So it's going to be a pretty cool show. So check this out. Tickets start at $45. Children 12 and under are $32. They also have the ticket 4-pack. If you're going to go with some friends for $148, you can save a little bit of money. Now, they do have some meet and greet opportunities available, which includes a post-show meet and greet with Justin. So, and a signed poster. So you can check that out online as well. And then once again, a 4:30 show and a 7:30 p.m. show. And then on Friday for St. Patrick's Day, we're going to have, I think it's called Danu. And Danu celebrates St. Patrick's Day. and they hail from the historic country Waterford. They're one of the leading traditional Irish ensembles of today. So the fact that we've got them on tour, the fact that they're going to be here on the actual St. Patrick's Day, I don't think you can get much more St. Patrick's than this. So tickets start at $35, and then kids are welcome to 12 and under. They're going to be just for $25. And then there's a student price, ages 13 to 22, so junior high through college, $25. And then there's a ticket 4-pack for $125. So go to the website. You can listen to some of their tunes. But I think they've been on NPR, the BBC. They've been on all sorts of shows. They've toured around the world. So this is going to be a pretty cool treat if you're looking for something traditional to do for St. Patrick's Day. And then we also have Pat Green. He's coming back to the Beaver Creek, and he's played here a lot. And he's a Texas singer-songwriter. Opening up for him is going to be J.D. Clayton. And so this is going to be pretty cool to be able to hear this on Saturday night. Put your boots on, get your hat going on, and the tickets will start at $45 for this. So just a few things. What an amazing week. And then there's some children's shows that'll be going on during the day. So I know Dano's going to be playing for the children during the day before. So that's part of the Stars, kind of a youth program that the Villar Performing Arts Center does. The Villar turning 25, if you remember that. And yep, so I didn't see that, Anthony. Okay, yep, we're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to share with you an amazing place called the Colorado Welcome Center. We've got fabulous brochures on all the nearby places and towns and things to do right here while you're in Summit County and visiting the outlets at Silverthorne. And of course, pick up your Elite Savings Card booklet, offering you fabulous discounts and a rewards program too. See you soon.
Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery is kind of a one-stop shop. We have everything in-house.
We have cast techs, MRI machines, x-ray of course right at the clinic, physical therapy right at our clinic.
I'm going to get to the bottom of what your diagnosis is with all the resources we have, and that's what we do.
Hi, I'm Michael Friedberg. I'm a former U.S. ski team athlete and former program director at Ski and Snowboard Club Vail. I've done a lot of coaching and even more skiing over the years, and I'm excited to share some of my knowledge with you guys. All right, let's talk about moguls. Now, moguls was the discipline I skied World Cup on, but there's a lot of value in knowing how to ski moguls because on any ski day, you are going to encounter moguls. You might not encounter gates, you might not encounter other things, but you are going to encounter moguls. And I think the biggest barrier to skiing moguls successfully is knowing where you should be in the terrain. So first we're going to start with some body position drills, then we're going to talk about reading terrain and how to look at moguls. So to start with, we're going to talk about stacked body position. And this is really crucial in the moguls. You're going to want a lot of pressure in the front of your boots. So think deep ankle flexion. Knees over toes, hips over ankles, shoulders over hips, arms extended, where we've got a nice bit of range between our elbow and our body pillar. Hands slightly wider than shoulders, nice and open, chin up so that we can focus. Vision is important in moguls. You want to be looking at least 3 or 4 moguls down the hill. All right, so the most important thing to skiing moguls successfully is being able to read the terrain. And by reading the terrain, I'm talking about being backside oriented. So when you look down the mogul line, the part that's coming up and across the hill is the front side of the mogul, and that looks intimidating, and there's absolutely nothing we can do with that terrain. What we're looking for is the smooth lines formed in between the moguls, and a way to unlock that piece of terrain is to think about a bullseye on the crest of each mogul, just past the top of it. And what we're gonna do is orient ourselves to the backside by, from that stacked body position, clearing the front side of the mogul with the pole plant, planting, the pole plant cues our body to move and up and over the new downhill ski. So right now, I'm pressuring my right leg going left. I'm gonna plant, bring my hips up and over the left foot, up and over the right foot, left foot, right foot. Moguls can be intimidating, but with the right body position and focus on being backside oriented, they can also be a lot of fun. Thanks for watching the tutorial. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them for us in the comment section. Thanks a lot and have some fun out there.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Grand Hyatt Vail, Hyatt's newest luxury resort in Vail.
All right, thanks for watching Vail Valley Live. We are back with another weather report for you so you can figure out how to plan your day. Plan for plenty of sunshine. It's going to be a nice one out there. Probably the nicest day we've had in a while. So what you're going to see is plenty of sunshine, a few clouds here and there, but warm temperatures will be reaching into the 40s by this afternoon. So wear the sunscreen, apply it early, apply it often. I'd wear the goggles today with a dark lens if you can. I'd save the sunglasses for lunchtime if you're eating outdoors, or for après ski if you're going to enjoy a little live music on a nice patio someplace today. Now, tonight, this is when our situation changes. So basically at midnight tonight, there's a winter weather advisory in effect from March 15th. So midnight tonight to Thursday at 6 p.m. And what that means is we're going to be seeing some cloud cover. We're going to see some snow. We see a little rain possibly, and we could see some icy roads and some deteriorating road conditions. So do be aware of that in the next couple days here. So on Wednesday, a chance of snow showers, a chance of rain as well, and we'll see about a 70% chance of precipitation. And not a lot of accumulation on your Wednesday. Now, by the time we get to Thursday and through Thursday, chance of precipitation is 80%, and that's what we could see the bulk of this. And then on Friday, a 30% chance of snow showers. It kind of winds down that storm. But then we keep this chance of showers on Saturday in the morning, but then mostly sunny, highs in the 30s, and then mostly sunny for Sunday as well, highs in the upper 30s. So warmest day of the week will definitely be today, and a little bit into tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back in the 40s again. Overnight lows, not too bad for the next couple of nights in the upper 20s, mid 20s. But then by Thursday night, when the system kind of winds down, we'll have a low of 9 degrees. So it's going to be a little bit chilly as we get into the end of the week. Snow accumulations, here's what we're looking at with the storm that's coming through. 7 inches on Thursday at Beaver Creek and 5 over at Vail. And then lingering maybe 2 inches on Friday. We take that break as we get through the weekend with a little bit of sunshine. And then we kind of just stack them up 2 or 3 inches daily until Thursday, where we could see a bit more snow. So I think we're really close to getting to the 300-inch mark at Vail Mountain season to date. Right now, we're at 291 on a 70-inch base, and over at Beaver Creek, we're at a 58-inch base, and 272 is their season to date totals. So I can't wait. It's kind of like Michaela Schifrin breaking that record, making it to 87 wins. I can't wait till we get to 300 wins up on Vail Mountain. But hey, we've got a lot of things going on for St. Patrick's Day. We just mentioned Danu coming to the Villar on St. Patrick's Day. They're a great Irish band out of Ireland. But what else is going on? You know, everyone pretends they're Irish on that day or not. So we've got some fun things happening up and down valley. So North Coast Originals, which is a really cool new place, basically down in Eagle, they are doing something fun from 4 to 10. It's a family-friendly St. Patrick's Day party. They're right there on Broadway, so they're going to have some fun things going on. Bangers and mash, green beer, green milkshakes for you, cookie decorating with gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan options for you. So I love it. I just love it. Even though North Coast Originals hasn't been around for very long, they did a Valentine's Day party, they did a New Year's party. They really really are bringing the fun and bringing the stoke. So, hey, bring your kids down to this as well on Friday. I think it should be a lot of fun. Then, now for the adults, we've got some Stranahan's whiskey events. This is happening over at the Westin. So, take a look at that. So, that is like this life-size whiskey barrel. You know how we have those gondola cars that you can dine in over at the Alpenrose? Well, this is that sort of idea. So they are doing some really cool whiskey lounge events, and this is a ticketed event. So it's $90 to $110, and these are available between 1 and 5 in the afternoon, 1 in the afternoon all the way till 5. And so Stoke and Rye, which is the new Richard Sandoval restaurant that just opened up in June, they're excited to be showcasing these Stranahan Colorado whiskey in the new Stranahan's Lounge, the Après Ski Lounge. It's an immersive dining and drinking experience with this pretty cool life-size whiskey barrel. So this could be sticking around all the way till April 2nd. So from now to April 2nd, they have these heated barrels, and they're going to be available for Après Ski. And they're going to have really cool menus provided with this. And each is going to be paired with a special menu curated by the culinary team at Stoke and Rye. So if you're interested in this, inquire within. It should be a really fun thing going on. And then Stranahan's Whiskey is also going to be doing a special dinner on Sunday, the 19th of March. And this is just a cool thing to do if you want to, maybe just do a special whiskey dinner. They're going to be doing a multi-course dinner for you. So if you want to learn more about that, just give them a call. And they're going to be doing all sorts of things on Sunday for you. So you'll have a welcome cocktail. You'll have a first course with beef tartare, second course with fig and burrata salad, third course with braised lamb shake, fourth course with bread pudding, and then it's all going to be paired with different Stranahan whiskeys. So Stranahan's and the Westin are really teaming up, especially this weekend with their whiskey dinner. And then, of course, I think there's going to be a lot of bars that I don't know if they'll be turning their beer green or having an official St. Patrick's Day party, but I think you'll see a lot of people dressed up, wearing green beads, green hats, anything green. So St. Patrick's Day coming up this Friday, whether you're Irish or not. It's kind of just a fun little special day to party. But and then one more thing that's going on, if you're taking a trip maybe down valley, you're taking a break from the skiing and snowboarding, head on over to Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park because they are doing a special event. So it's a St. Patrick's Day party. Mark your calendars. It's going to be live music from Oren Moore, performances by the Rocky Mountain Scots, traditional bagpipers, drummers, and Celtic dancers, kid-friendly activities, gold coin games and face painting, green beer, corned beef, and cabbage. So it's going to be quite the fun. And this is actually going to be on Saturday. So if you're the kids are out of school, if you're taking a break from the slopes, this should be a fun thing going on. And Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in Glenwood Springs, just about, 50-minute drive from Vail. And then you can head on up. You can do the rides. They've got so many fun adventure rides. They have seasonal attractions that are open, whether it's the thrill rides or the caves. Really a neat, really cool adventure park. So check that out, glenwoodcaverns.com for more information. But like I said, plenty of the bars are going to be either officially or unofficially doing something. But if you're looking for someplace to go for après ski, let's follow Meredith and Rachel on their adventures through Vail Village.
What's up, Vail Valley Live? Rachel Ladon, your producer here with Meredith, as you all know and love from the show. We are here in Vail and it is après time.
We don't really know where to go. There's a lot of great places in town, but we don't know the vibe. So hang tight, we're gonna go find a bar.
Look at this puppy! Can I pet your dog? So cute! So cute. So cute.
Hello.
How was your day?
The groomed ones were good.
Go to channel 17.
Okay, we found a place.
Where are we on there?
BBC.
Vail Brewing Company in Vail Village. This place is a local's favorite. They've always got different brews on tap. We are excited to get back there and try something. Awesome.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, Mary, close your eyes. If you can name the number of people in this room wearing flannel accurately, I'll give you $5.
Okay, I'm gonna guess 5 guys.
It was only 4.
5.
Oh, $5. Looks like Meredith has already made friends with the bartender, so let's see what's going on. Oh, hey there. What's up? What's going on? What are you guys talking about? Beer?
This is my new friend Patrick. What is your favorite beer? Let's start it off with that.
Ooh, I love the Hot Mess Blonde. It's one of our 3 all year round beers. I'm a blonde myself, and it's a very easy, smooth to drink blonde ale with a little citrus taste. It's very good. And the other 2 beers that we have year round are an award-winning pale ale and like a West Coast hoppy Gore Creek IPA.
Cheers. Cheers. We got our drinks. We are happy.
Thanks, BBC.
It's already 8:30. The lifts are open. Things are rolling on Vail and Beaver Creek Mountains. So get out there and enjoy it. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Probably the nicest day that we've seen in a while. And the nicest day we're going to see the next couple of days. Because we're going to get some storms, clouds coming in here. Some cloudier and colder weather coming through. 45 degrees today. Wear the sunscreen. I'd wear the goggles as well. I'd save the sunglasses for later on today. But get out there and enjoy it. And thanks for watching this morning. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching us on YouTube or Facebook and Outside TV, Channel 17 on Xfinity Comcast. If you have any questions, you can always pop in on the chat. Thank you, Rodney. We saw your heart, Rodney. Thanks for the likes on our YouTube page. And we will see you tomorrow, bright and early, here on the Vail Valley Live.